Hello, welcome. Today's video is going to be another makeup review. If it's your first time here on my channel, welcome. My name is Molly. I do a lot of makeup reviews. I also do hauls. I love doing PR unboxings. I have all sorts of fun stuff over here on my channel. If you want to go ahead and subscribe, I would love it. Join my fam here. I am also currently pregnant, so I've been sharing a lot over on my vlog channel, which is Not Just Makeup Molly, and I am counting down the days till baby girl is here. So very exciting things happening over here on my channel, but today we have a makeup review, a really fun cheek palette that I'm excited to share with you guys. It's a new release from Nars. So this is called their Orgasm on the Beach collection, and it's a brand new cheek palette. They also released a limited edition Orgasm blush. I feel like this comes out in every collection, and everything is kind of centered around, I feel like, the orgasm. It's a very prominent line for Nars, and they normally come out with some of these cheek palettes. So I believe last year's was called the I think it was called the Endless Summer palette, and this one is the Endless Summer, but it's called the Orgasm on the Beach. So it's a brand new face palette. It has 6 different shades to it. I will go ahead and show you guys some swatches, close-ups. I also do a demo. I have it on my face right now so you guys can see it up close, personal, see how it works on me, and also application-wise what it looks like. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about it. So it is going to retail for $59. It is available now on Sephora as well as Nars's website, and it does have 6 different shades inside of it. So they are describing this as a cheek palette, so do with it what you will. I mean, I feel like for me, a couple of these shades are blushes on me, and then also highlights in here, but you also could use this, like I use this deep shade as a bronzer. You could use it as a bronzing palette. It could be all highlights depending on your skin tone. So just a cheek palette is what they are calling it. All of these shades are shimmers, so they do have a shimmery reflect to each one of them. But as you'll see in the application, I don't think they're overly shimmery. I think it's more of like a subtle, like sun-kissed type of glow. So if you're someone who doesn't like straight glitter on your face, you're not gonna get that with this palette. It's definitely more of a seamless type of glow from within kind of glow that you're going to get. I'm going to read to you how they describe it here on the Sephora's website. So it says, a limited edition cheek palette that features an array of sun-kissed coral and golden shades inspired by the iconic peachy shade Orgasm. These shades are formulated with a lightweight formula that builds effortlessly and blends seamlessly into any skin tone, revealing color at its truest form. So I would definitely say that they do layer really nicely and they do blend into the skin seamlessly. So I do think that is a good claim on it. However, I don't know that like on everyone this is going to look perfect. You'll have to let me know down below if you have a deeper skin tone, kind of how you think this would work on you. But for me, like even this shade right here, I use it as a bronzer, but as you can tell, it's not like super pigmented. Everything is very light. It's definitely very buildable though. You could definitely build everything up. But you do have, like I said, the 6 different shades in here, and you do have the classic Orgasm as well. I feel like this is always in every single palette, so that's this one right here. And then they also released a limited edition packaging Orgasm as well with this collection. So I'll go ahead and show you guys that. So it is a supersized Orgasm, so it's like a larger packaging of it, and then it just has the really pretty like rose gold packaging that the palette does as well. So this also released with it. So I can link both of them down below in case you are curious on purchasing them. I do want to show you swatches really quickly so you can see the palette and kind of how it swatches on my skin tone. Here is a close-up of all 6 of the shades. As you can tell, they all appear very shimmery. They almost all appear like as a highlight, but on the face they definitely each have more of like a sheen to them instead of like a straight glow. Obviously the for me the 2 highlight shades I think have the most pigment to them, and then you have the blush shades. This one here is going to be your Orgasm shade, but I do think that, I mean, they all look, like I said, very shimmery, but on the face, I don't think they look as shimmery as they do in the swatches. So, as I said, it does have the 6 shades, and then also, like I said, it's $59 and is limited edition, and typically I believe Nars comes out with these every single year, and they are mostly limited edition palettes. So I will go ahead and now go on to the demo portion of it. Hopefully you find the demo helpful and kind of how it applies on me personally, but let's go ahead and dive into that now. Okay, let's start applying it on the face. I am first going to go into the bronzer shade. This one is called Mandalay, so we're going to use that and apply this to the face as our bronzer. So for brush, I'm actually using this one from Vera Brushes. It's their large angled contour brush, and I'm going to start by stamping this on my face. We'll see. It definitely seems like a sheer formula. It does have a little bit of shine to it as well. It looks much deeper in the pan. Like I kind of thought this was going to be too deep for me, but honestly, it's not at all. Like I feel like this, if anything, looks kind of light. So I'm just going to drag it down a little bit further here so you guys can kind of see. So you can definitely see it definitely gave dimension to the face, but it's not, like I said, overly deep or anything. I'm going to add a little bit here to my forehead here as well. It does have a subtle sheen to it. I think you can tell. I think it's picking up. You can see there's some like glitter particles and things going on there. It is more sheer though, because I am building it up quite a bit, but I think it looks really nice. I'm gonna put a little bit of this on my nose here as well. So now we're gonna move into some of the blush shades from the Orgasm on the Beach palette. So this one here is called Monzuma. I hope I'm saying that right. So we're going into this one, and it's kind of like a really fun like pop of like orange coral. And we're going to use this one as our blush shade. I'm pretty much using like a similar brush. This is from Ipsy, and it's just like their angled brush. But I'm really kind of going to sweep this because it does have so much like shimmer to it. It's going to look just like really natural on the face. So if you're not into like luminosity, I don't think this palette is for you, because all of these shades definitely have a very pretty like glow to them. And I'm like so into blush right now. I've talked about it a million times on my channel, but blush is like my thing. So I feel like this palette to me screams all summer vibes, all like blush and everything. So personally, that's something I like and I look for right now. I'm actually going to take some of this shade too, and I'm going to swing it over my eye. I know this isn't for everyone, but I've been actually doing this with some of my blushes, kind of just bringing it up there just to kind of tie everything together. I kind of swing it like over. I can use a more detailed brush too, but I'm just going to use this big brush because we're doing it. So yeah, just to add a little color. So those are those two. They definitely blended really nicely together. There is, like I said, quite a bit of sheen to it, but I don't think it's looking too bad on my pores. Definitely emphasizing them a little bit, but it's not bad. Now we're going to add a little bit of Orgasm, the star of the show. And we're going to kind of tap this right in this right here. Just like right there to give us our pure pink. If you haven't tried Orgasm before, it's just like a really pretty pink blush, and I feel like it's a staple a lot of people have in their collections. And then we're going to try the deeper shades. So this one here is called the shade Zuma, and I am going to grab this one and we'll see how deep it is. In the pan it looks pretty deep, but we'll see. And I'm going to bring this just right here. But yeah, kind of similar to the bronzer. It's not as deep as it looks in the pan. Like in the pan, it looks very intimidating, at least for me and my skin tone. But I don't think it is at all. Okay, now let's add some glow. So the first shade is Turtle Bay. And we're going to go in with that and add that here to the high points. Ooh, that is pretty. I like that a lot. And same thing on the other side. Add a little bit of that to our nose here as well. I like the color of this one because it's like a white, icy white highlight, but it's not overly powering, and it doesn't like highlight my texture either, which is nice. So there's that one. And then we're going to add the next deepest shade. This one is called Naples. And I'm just going to put that like kind of right below it. Almost to like kind of put it with our blush there. Okay, so there's everything like completely on the face, like the entire palette. I think my skin looks really natural, very glowy. It looks hydrated. It doesn't look like overly textured, I don't think. I think it actually looks pretty good personally. I love this look for summertime. Just a lot of blush, very blush heavy, and just like luminosity, glowiness. I think that this is when like my skin shines the best, is when it looks just like flushed, you know? But I'm gonna go ahead and just pop some mascara on really quick, and then we'll get into my final thoughts. I am back after applying my mascara and also my lip combo. If you're curious on them, I will have a link down in the description box for you. So let's get into my final thoughts on the Orgasm on the Beach Endless Summer palette from Nars. I actually love the way my skin looks, you guys. I think it looks so glowy, natural, fresh. I think it looks very, very beautiful. I think it's a really pretty palette. I really like it. I think it looks natural, and this is my type, like favorite type of highlight if I am gonna go in with something that is as glowy as this. I like that the products aren't texturized enhancing, you know? Like I feel like my cheeks don't look overly texturized. It doesn't look like I have as much makeup as I do. I literally have 6 colors of cheek products on me right now, and I don't think it looks like it. It definitely layers really nicely together. It looks just like natural, like I said, and it gives you kind of like that endless glow type of summer look, which I think is what they were going for. Packaging, absolutely stunning on this one. It also has the beautiful mirror that they're just like known for. So I love the packaging of Nars. I've mentioned this so many times, but definitely have my favorite packaging there. So I would recommend this one if you are someone who you think could get a lot of use out of it. I don't think you'll mind having it in your collection. I think it will be a great addition. I know I'll personally probably be reaching into this a bunch this summer because I really love this just like natural, glowy, blushed look. I'm really into it right now, and I think it's really pretty on a lot of people. So that is my final thoughts on the palette. Hopefully you guys found this review helpful, and seeing the products in action was also helpful in deciding if you wanted to grab this one. I will link it down below. Like I said, it's available at Sephora now, so I will link that in the description box. Thank you again for watching. If you are new here and you have not yet subscribed, I hope you will do so. I have lots of reviews, lots of other fun content coming here as well, so I'll see you in my next one. Bye, friends.